All right, guys. How y'all doing today? Oh my goodness gracious. So I'm gonna give a few minutes to see if anybody wants to jump in. Hey, Dark Dark. Oh, when I finish doing dip, hey Scotland. I'll probably have to like carry my phone into the other room, but I'm gonna give it like a few more minutes. I don't know who's coming in tonight. I know it's a different time. A topic that not everybody does. Scotland, do you watch Housewives, honey? Just curious. Or are you just here to support me because you love me and I love you too? We're gonna make some dip. My favorite dip. My favorite dip. I got my cream cheese. It's like the easiest freaking dip ever. So we'll wait like you. Oh shit, Scotland. Oh, so you're gonna have a good opinion. Hi, Diana. Hey, not used. Bravo's your jam. I just binge watched Vanderpump Rules. Hey, Lux. So we're gonna make quick dip. I don't know. I just call it dip. I don't know. It's really easy though. So we're gonna make dip and talk some Salt Lake City real quick, and then we're gonna talk some OC. I'm still kind of sick. I actually found out I had a bronchial infection and bordering on pneumonia. That's why I was so freaking sick all weekend. Not crab juice, Scotland. So I put the ingredients. All we need is cream cheese. So all you really need is cream cheese, salsa, and shredded cheese. If you want to use meat, you can. If you want to use refried beans, you can. Everybody can do it their own way. But so I'm gonna flip my camera around. Hold on. I'm gonna flip my camera around real quick. My camera flip, facing back. And there we go. So you guys can see. Hey Tracy, hey Adri. This is gonna be a quick one, guys, because I'm still really sick. So um we're gonna make this dip. Damn cream cheese, I can't get it open. Set your oven to 350. Let your cream cheese sit for like a half an hour out to soften. Put it on an oven safe plate, obviously. Now we had tacos. Hey, Big Bad Wolf. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. I'm like looking around at the comments because I only have one device here. So because the cream cheese is softened, you spread it out. Spread it. Now you can make, I just used one cream cheese, but if you're making like a big platter, you might need two. But this is like the easiest, quickest, it's the best dip ever. I love this freaking dip. And I make different versions of it. See, we spread it out. Who's talking here? Who's talking? Oh, Adri, your son's sick. I'm sorry. You know what? The weather, it was like 70 degrees here last week, and then it was like 30 degrees. Like, I'm sure you guys' weather has been going crazy like ours, and it's making people sick. I mean, I was really sick. I couldn't even talk to anybody for like 2 days. My voice was completely shot after game night. All right. So I spread that out. And then I use salsa. Now, you can use refried beans if you want. I don't like refried beans. I like salsa. And we don't like a ton of it. So you gotta, you gotta adjust it for your family the way they like it. Spread out the salsa. Throw this away. Oh, Poppy just walked in the door. Let me see, am I missing anything? What are you guys saying? It's not 7-layer dip. It's just a nacho dip, I call it. Now, I like to use, if I make barbecued pulled pork, I like to use that. I like to use shredded chicken. We just had tacos the other day, so I have leftover ground beef. Normally, you don't have to put any meat. You'll just put cheese on top of this. But I have some meat left over, some taco meat. So I like to put a little meat on it. Just because it makes it better. And again, this is just a creation that you guys can adjust for your family or your leftovers. I'm telling you, when we did it with the barbecue pulled pork, it was so freaking good. Oh my God, it was so good. I've even done it with steak, and steak makes it really, really, really good. Don't be over here nosy in my dip. I got the chips, they're up there for you, baby. See, he all knows in my dip. I don't like beans. I hate refried beans. I know.
I use real beans.
No, you're supposed to put refried beans.
Yeah, I know.
But I have different types of cheese. I got mild cheddar, pizza blend,
Papa cheese.
and papa cheese, which is like a Spanish cheese. Just like I said, you use what's in your fridge. I like to put provolone on there too, but I didn't have my provolone. They didn't have it at the store. So you literally...
I went to 2 stores. They didn't have none either.
I know. I don't know where the hell all the provolone's at.
I don't
know. This is papa cheese. It's just like a... What's papa cheese, baby? Can you explain?
I don't know. It's like a little bit of salty. It's like salty. A little bit salty cheese, I guess.
It's kind of salty, I guess.
And then there's another one called bola cheese.
Bola cheese. They've seen the bola cheese. Okay. Look how easy that was.
Anybody that's Spanish might know what that is. But...
Yeah, we use bola cheese. Whatever kind of cheese, literally, you can do American cheese. You can do provolone. Like, if I don't get the shredded stuff, I've used provolone. Hey, Ringmaster. Oh, here. Got queso de papa. I cut some of it, but I'm going to put this in a container, baby, so it doesn't get big. Oh, what on my face? So then we just throw in the oven for like 10 minutes. Timer 10 minutes. And that is the extent of the dip. How freaking easy is that, y'all? All right, now I'm going to put the camera back on me and we're going to go talk some housewives real quick. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? Facing front. Okay. Okay. Come with me. Oh, let me get my. Damn, what's the name of Adrian? I have to look at it when I take it out. It's a Corning stone or something. I forget the name of it. It's like Corningware. I'll look at it. It's on the bottom of it, but you can use it in the oven, in the microwave. I love that plate. My mother-in-law gave me that plate, and I use it for everything. Yes, but it's like it's a Corningware. I can't remember the name of it. I'll look at it as soon as I take it out the oven. It's just literally a plate, and it's just got a little deep. Hi, Leanne. Corral, maybe, Scotland. I'll look at the bottom. Leanne, I DM'd you too because I needed your information. You know, Adrian, I'm like that too. But this, I think it's Corningware or something like that. But yeah, so that's like an easy dip. We like to make it at night. And we dip Doritos in it. You can dip Tostitos in it. You can dip chips in it, whatever. You'll see when it's done. It's really freaking good. But it's just quick, and usually you have cream cheese. You have some type of cheese in your thing, and usually you have some salsa in your fridge. So Corningware, I think. I think it's Corningware, Leanne. Thank you. It wasn't Pyrex, but anyway, guys. So let's talk about this Salt Lake City thing. Okay, where do we want to start? Dark, you want to come up and chat with me?
Only
Or
if we can
does
talk about
anybody
the
want to come up and
beans.
chat?
Only if we can talk about the beans. We need to have a conversation.
I don't like beans.
What's wrong with refried beans, girl?
I just don't like them, so I switched to salsa. Usually you do refried beans and then salsa, but I just leave the beans out.
Is Locked going to come up this time? Because she did watch the OC.
Mm-hmm.
Locked, you
She
coming
watched
up?
OC, but I don't know. So let's see, guys. Where do we want to start with Salt Lake City? Do we want to start with
Mary.
Jen? Let's start with
Mary.
Jen because there's not much going on with Jen right now. We didn't see her in this episode. She got out, went to her lawyer, pretty much said
I'm
she doesn't know
innocent.
where all this coming from. Let's take a vote. One in the chat if she's guilty, two in the chat if she's not. And then we'll vote, Dark.
I just did.
Oh,
In the
you're
chat.
supposed to wait now. You're a host now.
I'm
You
not
have to wait.
Uh-uh.
You
No.
think she's not guilty? I mean, guilty?
I think she's guilty.
I think she's guilty too.
I don't want her to be guilty. But I
I
think
don't want her to be guilty either.
she's gonna
But
be in a lot of
we
trouble.
just look, now her assistant, Mr. Stewart, pleaded guilty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's pleaded guilty and he's getting sentenced. Hey Joy! He's getting sentenced on March 5th.
Yeah, he flipped real quick.
Oh, Diana. Well, Diana, you watch Love After Lockup, right, Diana? I've been watching that too. I'm just disappointed in that show lately. But when we end, guys, before we end too, I wanted to talk to you guys about two other shows that to see, let you guys know that I've been binging. So,
And you're gonna watch The Tiger King too.
I am, because I'm gonna have Mr. Garrison back, because he hates that Carol Baskin. I just love when he comes up. He's a funny guy. I like all the inside
part
information.
2. There's you got to watch part 1 completely. Part 2 was crazy.
Oh. All right. So most people think she's guilty.
Mm-hmm.
It seems, because I can't see all my chat. But I don't know. They didn't show much about her. I'm hoping that. Oh, thank Adri. I hope you can watch the replay, girl. I'm sorry you have to go, but I know you take care of them two little boys are so cute. I seen the little picture in the superhero. Married at First Sight. I haven't gotten into that one yet, but I'll start watching it if you guys like it. Dark introduces me to new stuff. I've been watching the Challenge All Stars too, so we have to talk about that. Okay, let me stay on focus here.
Let's talk about Mary.
Let's talk about Mary. Hey, Mother Teresa. Let's talk about Mary.
Hey,
Does she run a cult? Does she not run a cult? And why was Lisa so oh, Cameron, he had religious trauma, and then Meredith said religious trauma is the most bullshit excuse you can give. What does that mean? What does that mean? And she said he sold his house to watch football. Ringmaster, you threw me off. I watched my Eagles this weekend, Ringmaster, and I was pretty pissed. But anyway, so he sold his house, I guess, to help her with a surgery. I've heard now she had to have a surgery, I guess.
Yeah, I heard that.
And now, I guess she gets all these people to pay her money. But what screwed me up was Lisa talked all that shit, and then all of a sudden, she was in Heather's room, busted in Heather's room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gave her a gift, gave Jenny a gift, gave Meredith a gift.
Yep.
And totally disregarded Whitney when Whitney's always had her back.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think Lisa is a POS and
stirrer.
Yep. And stirs that pot. And then she went down and blamed Whitney. And Mary is just crazy. Yes, she's running a cult. Yes, it's true. I believe
it.
Crazy.
She is a whack job. And like her even like on that dinner thing when she said Whitney that all because Whitney did not FaceTime her back
Yeah, that's
to
pretty.
send her and have her come there dressed like a slut, like she was trying to make her dress like a slutty person. Like that was wrong. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know
Mary
why Mary thinks she's
wrong.
like up here.
That's how she feels because she does. I really think she believes she is God.
But she hates her own husband, dude. Do you see how she talks about him?
Yep. Yep.
She's shitty at him.
Well, because she was forced to marry him in order to inherit the church and all that money and all the property. So
She wasn't forced to sleep with him, and she had a baby by him,
well,
Robert
if he
Jr.
wouldn't have stayed with her, right? She
Yeah,
had to
but
give
she could have
him
been on birth control or something. I mean, come on.
no. I think she was probably required to give him a child or something. I mean, I don't understand any of it, to be
I
honest.
still got a runny nose, guys. Sorry.
Welcome back, Leanne.
Well, I'm back, Leah. Sorry.
Mary's just crazy.
Mary is crazy. I was just really disappointed that when Heather tried to express, and Heather was calling everybody when they were sitting on that couch, and
Mm.
Heather tried to pull and just say something like, you guys weren't saying that last night. So, Lisa, why are you sitting there saying that when you were the one that said your friend Cameron went bankrupt pretty much over him? Oh, we're talking about, Liam, we're talking about Salt Lake City housewives. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like she stirred the pot and then she didn't want Mary to be mad at her. So she went and with Mary and was like, oh, they were just saying stuff. So I tried to clear it up for them and da, 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 da.
She absolutely. Hey, Rody gal.
Hey, Rhodey.
She absolutely went down there first before anybody else could talk to Mary and get in Mary's ear and try to pin it on Whitney. I don't
Yeah,
know
it
what
was
her
really
deal
shitty.
is, but all Whitney did was say one thing. I think it was one thing that she heard. That's it. That she heard that her parishioners think she's God.
Yep.
That's all Whitney even said about the whole situation. So I'm sorry, but
Yeah, it
listen,
was. I was disappointed. Like I don't know. And the more I watch Mary's confessionals, the crazier she looks to me.
uh, she's looked crazy to me since.
She gets that eye thing where she's like I don't even know how to do it. She gets that. Do you notice that weird eye thing?
Yes, yes, yeah.
And remember, they made fun of her wigs all last season. Well, they're not much better this season. I'm not gonna lie.
Nope, they sure aren't. With all that money, you would think.
She could get a damn good wig,
Yeah, no.
but
She's spending too much money on, Louis Vuitton gifts. Yes.
well, the worst part is she gave that lady her used shoes.
I know. Who
Let me
does
check my
that?
tip. The timer went off. Right back
Oh,
up.
I'm supposed to talk. And you're leaving me again.
I'm sorry. It needs like 5 more minutes.
So with that dip, you cook it for how long?
About 10, 15 minutes, just until the cheese melts. It pretty much makes it. Or you could even do it in the microwave if you cheat, but it's better in the oven.
I think it would be so much better with a little bit of beans in there. You can mix that salsa in there.
I don't like beans.
Okay.
Anyway, so where are we on? Heather and Whitney ended up flying out commercial.
I'm proud of Heather because normally she does not stand up. And she actually did this time, and she called them all out, calling them hypocrites, basically, and saying, this is not what you guys were saying last night. Like, I don't want to
Do you
deal
think
with
she's going to give the purse back?
No.
I want the purse back.
Yeah, didn't she say that, Mary?
Yeah, well, fuck you, bitch. I'm keeping your fucking purse.
Exactly. I ain't giving it back. No. But
they showed the prices on those gifts. They were expensive.
But is it all used? Is it all hers?
I think she regifted a bunch of stuff. I truly believe that.
I mean, that's okay for purses. Shoes, nah, I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah.
Like, unless she never wore those shoes and never put her feet in them, then that's one thing. But To re-gift a pair of shoes? No.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I was just glad that they said I'm anxious to see what's gonna happen like next week. And
Well,
when
have
they
you
put
seen the previews of all the fighting? Like a lot of fighting.
yeah. Well, everybody's against each other. It's like who did this, who did that, who I still feel like Meredith is still so mad at Jen. And
Yes,
I feel
very
like
much.
Meredith is kind of, I know we're disagree, I know, but I still feel like she's almost happy that this happened to Jen.
I don't think she's happy that it's happening. I think she feels vindicated because I think
Yeah,
maybe
she's like, I told you so type of shit.
well, I think maybe she's been like talking to the girls maybe behind the scenes and explaining and expressing, what Jen was doing to her family. And the girls were like, yeah, whatever. And now all this stuff is coming out. She's like, aha, see, I told you guys. And patting herself on the back kind of thing,
Right.
like now you'll listen.
Where is my damn. Sorry, guys. I was looking for my phone because it's easier to see the comments in that, and I don't know where it is. Anyway,
I'm scrolling down them, girl. If you want me to go
I
back,
know, but it's still easier for me to see. But
yeah.
all right. Anybody got anything else on Salt Lake City? I know you guys don't really watch this stuff too much, so you're not commenting a lot. But all right, who watched? Do you have anything else on Salt Lake City?
Nope.
All right, let's talk about OC.
I'm waiting for Locke to get her happy butt up here because she watched it.
She did watch the OC. Yes, she did.
I'm so surprised she actually did.
I'm a little intrigued with OC now. They brought Heather back. We know Heather's married to Terry Dubrow, the plastic surgeon, aka
What
botch
do you think
surgeon.
of that new both of
No,
them?
she said she's grumpy. Then we have Jennifer Armstrong, who's an aesthetic surgeon. You only watch OC? Well, here we go, Leanne.
Yep.
If we want to drop the link, if anybody wants to come up and talk, you guys are more than welcome. Oh my God, if I don't shut this timer off, sorry. It keeps beeping at me. I forgot. Let's check it. Woo! 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
How do you know when it's done?
Because the cheese is all melted at the top.
Okay, gotcha.
So they brought Heather Dubrow back. We've
Mhm.
got a newbie who is Dr. Jennifer Armstrong. I believe she's a friend of the show. She's an aesthetic surgeon. We've got Gina. She's back. We've got Emily, who's back. We've got Shannon, who's back. Then we've got Noella, who is a newbie. And then we got a friend of the show who's Heather's friend of the show, Nicole James.
That's
who dated Kid Rock.
okay, that's the one. Yeah. I don't like Noella so far.
If you want to drop the link, you can, Dark, in case, but I don't know if anybody wants to come up, but
I will do that. Hang on just a second.
So it starts out Heather showing her nice house off. Scotland, I don't know how I feel about Heather. I like Heather. I just don't like the way she's, what do they call her, fancy pants? Because she is. It's always like everything has to be. I'll never forget that episode seasons ago where she was like, I can't believe she doesn't have the right wine glass or something. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember that. Each season,
Really?
like it kind of changes for me. I didn't care for Heather, then I started liking Heather, and then the very last season she was on, I did not like her at all. I didn't like her attitude, how she was. She is snobbish.
Yeah.
So that really kind of turns me off.
Yeah, she does. She kind of thinks she's better than everyone.
Yeah.
Well, that's different, Ringmaster. Ringmaster said so. He got a pair of boots. That's different. You didn't wear them. That's okay. But can you imagine wearing something for like a year and then being like, well, I mean, you can give them to family or somebody in need.
Yeah, no, Ringmaster, that's completely different. And
these
especially,
ladies are rich bitches, okay?
yeah. Well, and giving them as a present, like making them think that they were bought for them, not telling them they're used, and I don't
Yes,
know.
was
It's
wrong.
yeah, that's a different story, Ringmaster, completely.
All right, real quick, I'm about to pull the dip out and dip so I can show. Well, I'm gonna pull it out and then let it cool for like a few minutes because you want to let it sit for like 5 minutes before you start dipping. You see it though? Hold on.
I'm not very happy with Gina starting out this season.
Woo!
Oh, it looks good.
It starts bubbling around the side. See?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can tell it's
So
done.
that is like a little pie dish, right?
It's
Like you would make a pie.
kind of. It's a plate, really. It's country crock stoneware.
There you go.
Country crock stoneware is the plate. Who asked me again? Adri? Oh, I'm gonna have to DM her that.
Yeah.
Country. I'm gonna Don't worry, we're gonna dip in it in a minute. We're just gonna let it cool down.
Yeah, her
And
dress
it
wasn't
takes
that
10
great.
minutes. It's like the best dip ever. But oh, I left my little stand. The Gina's future dress.
Yeah,
It was a little bad.
it wasn't so great.
It wasn't so great, that dress. Country crock stoneware, yes.
Did you see what he just said?
Yes, I'm
Walking around
sorry.
his house looking for the beeping.
I'm sorry, Ringmaster. You thought you just got too high, didn't you?
Nope, it's her beep.
It's my beeping. It was my timer beeping. So, okay. All right. So what they were even gasping right at the whole house tour. They were like, "Is it done yet?" Did you see Shannon's face?
With what? The tour
The
of the
house
house?
tour? Yeah, she was like,
Well, I think she explained it. Look, I get where she's coming from because she had a house in that neighborhood. She
yeah.
had all of that. And so that was the first time she was back in that area at all since the divorce. So I would get where she would be not very enthused about being there. Plus, it was like literally, I don't know, bragging about your house. Like,
I mean, I'd be proud of my
had to
house if it was
facilitate.
like that too. But like, you don't want to make any. Gina just went through a divorce. Shannon just went through a divorce. They've downsized. So to kind of like take it's kind of like, I don't know. Like that'd be like me coming out to you, knowing I live in the hood, and you'd be like, showing me your house, but like not just showing me your house. You'd be like, oh, and look at my just that. I don't know
My
if you have these.
towel warmer and my this and my
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You can press a
Here,
button and
feel
go to
my towel
memory.
or rub the towel warmer against my face. Like, don't you want to get in my shower? Do you want to get in my shower?
Yeah, I know. It was over the top, just like
Oh,
her.
thanks, Leanne. Yes, we try to do it all here.
I think that's my biggest issue with Heather is she
And I don't even think she realizes she does it. That's the worst part.
yeah, I don't
Do you
know.
think she realizes it?
You not though. Like it look you watch it back, how can you not see that it's just like,
Maybe when she watches it back.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Heather,
know.
she seems pretty clueless to that kind of crap.
Yeah. And so we've got Gina back, but she's got her new man, Travis.
Mm-hmm.
You love the playroom at Schwinzel with the birds. I know. I know. I didn't get the whole. Okay, she was like, "We got these birds, right?" And then she was like, "And these are for the embryos that I have." I was like, "What?"
Well, it's for her kids too, right? I think her kids are up
Her
there,
kid, her and her husband.
and then her kids, and then the embryos.
Yeah, and then the embryo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that was like kind of odd. Like, just add two more if you use the embryos, add two more.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope.
I don't know what HB means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what BBS means. I'm okay. We're gonna have a quiz on all these short names, by the way. Okay.
Be back soon is BBS.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Leanne, that's what the other two birds were for.
Yeah.
So what did you think of, before we get to the Nicole lady, what did you think of Noella, the one that's married to Sweet James?
Don't like her. She seems very I don't even know. I don't even know.
She's married to a lawyer named Sweet. Well, apparently, now see, guys, I dug a little dirt. Now I don't get to dig in that much, but apparently, in August, she filed for separation, and then he went to Puerto Rico and filed for divorce.
This is what? Here recently?
Yeah, in August 2021. So she was going to leave the show, but then she decided not to. So I guess she's going to stay on it, and we're going to see this happen.
So we'll see it all play out. Of course, they come on the
We're
show
going
and
to see it
they
all
get
play out.
divorced, right? That's like
Exactly.
what's been happening. I don't know if she's. I don't know. Is she going to last till next
I
season?
don't know. She was really open about her sex dungeon, which that was interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. But is that the first thing you want to tell people? Are you
No,
trying to get a storyline? Do you want to be out? Is that what was that about?
especially to Heather Dubrow.
Yeah, to Heather Dubrow out of all
Like,
people, right?
no.
Sweet James, I know. They said he belongs to he belongs to multi-million-dollar advocate accidents and victims farm. Look, I got my nerd notes. Where it's not used, I got my nerd notes.
Not used as here.
Oh,
Somewhere.
yeah, she did come in the beginning.
Yep, she definitely did. So we need to speak about
Yeah.
how Gina.
Hey, holistic ringmaster, you got a towel warmer?
I
Oh shit!
actually I got my mother-in-law one, but it's a
Now, do
little
you
round
invite people to
one.
use your shower though? And does your mother-in-law invite people to use her shower when
No,
she
but
comes?
it's a little round one that you plug it in and you can only do one towel at a time. It's definitely not a Heather Dubrow style towel warmer. But hey, I would love to have one, but I would not be like bragging about it to anybody that came in my house.
Thank you, Leanne. You're so sweet for putting that up. It's. I think this is going to be This season is going to be good. I'm hoping because it was starting to get boring. Like I'm hoping. So let's talk about this now. Shannon told Gina and Emily that this new girl
Confident,
Nicole,
right? That she wasn't sure if it was
she
this
wasn't
person.
sure,
Yeah. And that she hoped it wasn't that person.
and she hoped it wasn't that person, but
Hey,
she
holistic.
did. Hey, holistic. Sorry, I don't know if you heard me say hey.
I didn't see her come in.
I saw her a few minutes ago, but um, that is this the same Nicole that sued Heather's husband?
Yeah.
Now, when she found out that they did this like off camera,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
So then it kind of came back on because Gina and Emily started bringing it up, and Heather was like, I mean, not Heather, I'm sorry. Shannon was like, stop, stop. Remember?
Yeah, but Gina should not have been bringing any of it up. I know you and I disagree on this, but I'm sorry. If you were talking to me and let's say Tracy, and you tell us something in confidence, it's up to you to go to that person. And I understand why
Right.
she wouldn't have gone to Heather right off the bat. Heather and her have not had the best relationship. They ended the last season she was on not being friends.
Right.
So I would give, Shannon maybe didn't want to come out with this to stir up some kind of crap automatic out the gate with Heather. And
I get that.
if Gina would have just shut her mouth and allowed Shannon to do that, then
But
things
do you
would
think
have.
Shannon would have actually done it? I don't think Shannon was ever going to tell her.
I think she would have, and none of us can say that either way because Gina has a big goddamn mouth. Like, I'm
I
sorry.
wonder how long that time period was. Like, was it a week? Was it? We can't really
They
tell.
don't ever tell you that. That could have been the next day that Gina did
I
that,
know.
or it could have
That's
been
why I'm
the other day.
curious.
I don't know. I have no idea, but I just know that like I would never do that to somebody that I am have a good relationship with. I would allow them. I may tell them, "Hey, you need to tell this person," and keep saying that to them until they did. But I wouldn't go around them and tell the person just because I like the person now and she just met Heather. She doesn't know Heather.
Right. True.
Her and Shannon have been building this friendship. She should have allowed Shannon. And if Shannon didn't do it, let's say, within the first 3 or 4 weeks or whatever, and they're all hanging out all the time, no, I still wouldn't say anything. It's not my
Well,
place.
you know what? I agree with you completely on that. I just wonder that Shannon, I feel like maybe should have just shut up then and kept it to herself until she figured out, not said anything to anyone.
Probably. But
Because if I would have found out, if you would have told, say for example, you and Locke and Tracy were all talking, right?
yeah.
And I don't know, Locke brought somebody in to meet me, but you were like, oh my God, that's that person that, I don't know, was talking shit on her, or whatever,
Right.
years ago.
Right.
And we're all hanging out 1, 2, 3, 4 times now. And then I find out that, even if you come to tell me, and then I'm going to say, how long have you known this, Art? And you're going to be like, oh, like a month. And I'm going to feel like, so everybody else knows, but not me.
That's true. But the
So
difference.
I think Shannon should have told her, like, from the door, like, I'm not sure, but I think that this woman, because turns out she didn't sue him from, well, I don't know the whole facts. It's not come out yet, but I guess she got a pair of breast implants and she made negative comments on it.
Here's the thing. I understand what you're getting at, but it's different because Gina and Heather are not close friends. They're not all close friends like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
Gina is supposed to be good friends to Shannon. So I think Gina, now I'm not saying Shannon don't stir the pot, because she does.
Shannon does.
Absolutely. But let her tell her when she needs to tell her. To me, that was said in confidence. She didn't know for sure. She figured it out. She confirmed it with Gina and them. And they should have gave her the opportunity. It made it seem like almost immediately the next time Gina saw Heather, she opened her big mouth. And I don't like that.
Yeah, that's how you're right. That's how it made it look. I know. I was like, Locke, what do you mean died?
Wait, what'd she say? But look at
She
Heather's
meant to
house.
say, dude. Yeah, Leanne. Apparently in August, Noella filed for a separation, and then he went to Puerto Rico and filed for a divorce. And he got a $5 million. Sweet James got a $5 million tax lien or some shit on him, but we don't know much about that.
The money, or he had the money, right? She didn't.
Yeah. So we don't really know. They're not really talking about much of that yet, but I'm going to watch. What's COS? COS.
Where are you looking?
No, yeah, I know. She was just married in 2020, a year. That's crazy. I know. So she ain't gonna get shit. I don't know. She must, but she's got kids, right? No,
I think she does. I don't know.
They haven't really showed much on her yet.
And that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yes, that's what it is. I read a 5.8 million, but god damn. Oh, I guess okay. So the 4 million plus the 1.85 is the 5.8 that I read. Okay.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do these people not pay their taxes? Jesus.
Because they try to get out of it.
But I don't know. So we see the preview for next week. Well, this week, which is tomorrow coming up.
Right.
And it looks like, I guess, Gina tells Heather.
Yeah.
And Heather's like, I'm off the show, blah, 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 blah. But I guess she doesn't go off the show, I'm sure. She's in a contract. Yeah. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see. My prediction is, now Heather's going to be pissed at Shannon, and it's going to be awkward at everything. But Gina and Heather are going to be BFFs.
Right? You see Gina and Heather getting really, really close. So I wonder how Emily's going to feel about that going forward. Because her and Gina are super close. So I think Gina's going to leave Emily behind.
I think so too. Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura.
I was wondering that too. That was going to be my next thought. How is Emily going to feel? Because her and Gina have always been so close. So is that going to bring Shannon and Emily closer? But Emily feels some type of way because Shannon asked her to look into the lawsuit, which is uncomfortable.
Absolutely. And I'm not saying that that's right either because I don't think so. But,
I mean, it's
you know,
okay to talk about things amongst your like very close friends, but I mean, you
right.
got to remember you're on a TV show with cameras. It's gonna come out.
Well, Shannon knew it was going to come out.
Yeah.
But the way Gina
Hey,
and them
don't
are
get into that
twisting
dip
it,
yet.
the way they're twisting it and making it seem like Shannon is just trying to do all of this dirty stuff, like I don't like that either. You know,
I didn't like that either. Actually, I'm gonna let him get into the dip and show you guys. Baby, honey, come here. Can you get the Doritos down and get into the dip and show them?
yes, come show us.
Oh, never mind. He started his game. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys real quick.
So I'm wondering, when are you sending me food? Because I've been asking for quite a while.
I mean, I can't send you food.
Come on, you can figure it out.
I guess I gotta use a freeze dry thing. All right, face and back. My voice is still crackling. Okay,
Your voice is a
here
lot
we
better than it
go.
was.
Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
See how it's like the cream cheese is underneath?
The cream cheese kind of just
Melts. It's so
melts.
good.
Yeah.
It's so
Hey,
good. Look.
40.
Nummy, nummy, nummy.
Locked says she needs food.
So good. All right, baby, now you can get into it. How do I take a picture?
Screenshot it or take a picture
Yeah.
with your phone. Where's your phone at?
I don't even know.
I can screenshot it. Hang on. I screenshotted it. Well, at least from
Oh,
the
boy.
you're showing.
So good. Okay, now we can get back to business.
Back to business.
Sorry, guys. I didn't want to
Boy, that's kind of blurry.
not show you the dip.
It looked yummy.
It is, and it's really quick and it's really easy. And like every time I went to somebody's house and they need something to be made, it's you just make it and then be like throw it in the oven for 10 minutes and it's easy and it's good and everybody normally likes it.
But you need to add the beans. You can add like other things to that too, right?
I
Like-
really like, instead of the ground beef, I like to do when I make the barbecue pulled pork. It's so freaking good. Shredded steak, shredded chicken. I mean, or no meat at all.
So you
It
would just
really
use
didn't come with the original
sweet
recipe. Come
salsa.
with me. Hey, 40.
So you would just use the cream cheese, the salsa, and then regular cheese.
Cream cheese, salsa, and shredded cheese on top. Yep. You don't have to put meat or the refried beans. It really comes with refried beans and then salsa.
Okay, 40.
I just 40.
Okay, I really need that Krampus. It is so cute.
Okay, I like
Did
Krampus.
you not see her Krampus on IG?
I did. She's always got cool stuff because she just goes nutty in the holidays.
I really, really, really need one of those.
But
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so what else do we have to finish about OC, guys? Any comments?
I don't like the new girls.
I don't know. Apparently Nicole is only going to be on there for like 2 episodes.
Is that the one?
What do you call it? It sounds like Hope's dip. I don't know. I call it nacho dip. I don't really know. It just came to me like we were like making stuff one day and I just started altering stuff and made my own dip. Wait, who's skinny
40
dipping?
40 ounce has a picture on her IG of a Krampus that was made for her, and I really need it.
Yes.
I don't know if it's in my pictures. I could probably send it. I can send it to you, Lisa, and maybe you want to. Oh no, I have to put it up, don't I?
Yes, because I don't have my laptop and I don't know if they're gonna fix it. I might be effed and I sure as shit can't afford one.
Okay, let me see if I can.
Girl, we ain't even doing Christmas. I told you I don't have a blanket.
Let me send it to my, if I send it to IG, right? That's how I can show it.
Yes.
Or
And
wait, no,
then,
I can just put it on my desktop. No?
yeah, anywhere. So are you guys? So what we're gonna do is, while you're doing that, we're gonna try to do OC on Thursday nights or maybe Fridays, and we will try to, like, I don't know, figure out how to wrap that in with all the week stuff. So we'll just hit some OC. We'll hit OC and try to do Salt Lake on different days, or maybe we'll talk about it in the beginning when we cook something, or vice versa. Whatever you guys want to do, it's up to
Maybe
you
you need
guys.
to cook something and we can talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it for sure. Krampus is the shit.
Hang on, let me see if I can share this picture.
Yeah, share it.
If I share, do share window if I'm going to share a picture? We haven't done this. You've done it, not me. If I share a window, what does it share?
It'll just share the window thing. I don't have my laptop, so I can't do anything. Um, hit like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, no, just share tab. You want to share like tab.
Yeah, but I didn't send it to IG. I just hang on. You know what I can do? I can go to I can share tab, go to IG and show 40s if 40 don't mind.
Well, I can't. I don't have a laptop, hon. I'm literally working with nothing. I had to have somebody else do it for me.
Me.
Yeah.
Hang on. I can search up 40 and then show you guys. There she is.
He comes on December 5th to snatch all the bad kids.
Okay, here we go. Let me go back here and let me share. It's the cutest thing ever. Chrome tab. Okay, can you see it? Is it up there?
Yeah.
Isn't it cute? I need this like in my life. I really, really, really.
I'm still sick. Oh my god, my nose is like running like a fucking faucet.
I need a Krampus. 100%. Hopefully, her friend will actually.
It is so cute.
Right? It is super cute. Super, super, super cute. All right, are we about done? Because I know you needed to get off today because you got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta freaking work at 5:30, you guys. Anybody else got anything to say about the Real Housewives? Or my dip?
Your dip looks yummy.
You can take the.
I'm trying, girl. I'm trying.
You're learning. You're learning. I gotta get my laptop fixed. I really do. Oh, girl, I work at a little diner. I only work like 4 days a week, but I'm the only one that works there. So it, like, not the only, no, it's just my boss. So me. So it's just me. I have to be there all the time. So.
And you're still sick.
And I'm still sick, but it's okay. I don't have COVID. I got bronchial infection, and I was on the verge of pneumonia, but I got antibiotics,
You know,
and I'm
that's what my
okay.
son has too.
And I wear a mask.
Severe sinus infection with bronchitis.
Yeah, I gotta be there at 5:30 in the morning, which sucks, but all right, guys. Try to watch Dope Sick. I would love to talk about it for sure. The last stream did come back up.
Yep, it's
The
there.
80s and the 90s came back up.
It's there, 40.
It's there, guys. So, all right, you guys, we're gonna end up out of here so I can go to work early in the morning. and I can take my medicine and not fall asleep on here. I love you guys. Thank you, Dark, for Holistic. It's called Dope Sick. It's on Hulu. It's about the Purdue Pharma thing. It's really, really, really interesting. It's 8 episodes. I mean, it's good as hell. It's really, really good. So it's interesting. I'd like to talk about it, but I don't know how many of you guys watch it. So
And watch Tiger King too.
Tiger King too, yes. Love you guys.
Thanks everybody for coming.
Good night, good night.
Good night,
Leanne,
everybody.
please DM me back, girl, so I can get that to you. And we'll do game night Saturday, but we'll probably be on to talk about OC maybe Thursday.
Okay.
Night, guys.